Titus is preaching, spreading the word.
Oh, great. Right on. I'm hungry, but I love that you're barefoot, so you got 2 minutes.
Okay. Yeah. Well, like I used to just like want to kill myself, and I was just like very discouraged, very depressed. I just thought life was not worth living. And then when I invited Jesus to come into my life and my heart, like he changed me, and now I'm a joyful person. And what I've experienced with Jesus, I want other people to be able to experience also.
That's beautiful, man. I love that.
Yeah.
I had a similar experience.
Wow.
Yeah,
Neat.
actually.
Neat.
For me, it was more surrendering my beliefs to God. So I grew up Christian, but I just realized that there were a lot of people who were talking the talk or whatever, and then I got to be 18 and I was like, where are all the martyrs? Like, where's everyone selling all their stuff and giving to the poor? You know what I mean? Like, why is no one doing that? And then I discovered that at least a part of my calling was to study philosophy in college, actually, which was a way to surrender my intellect to God. And in doing so, I asked for the Holy Spirit to purify my beliefs.
Wow.
And now I feel like I know a lot less, but I feel a lot more peace.
Yeah.
You feel a lot of peace with it.
Oh God, yes.
Is it because you export a lot of your issues, like God, it's God's will, it's up to God? Like, is that how it works with you guys? I'm reading this through Titus today, where like he exports or outsources all of his issues because it's because of God. So if we can't get it picked up by a car hitchhiking today, it's like, well, God's will. It's all right. It's cool. And it's sort of like with everything.
Yep, absolutely. And I've noticed there's actually this. I have a story. So my car got stolen this time, right? My battery had been dying, so I decided I was going to Kroger and I didn't want to ask a stranger to jump my car again for the 12th time in 2 weeks. So I just left it running under a security camera. I go in, come back, my car's gone. Long story short, I felt God's peace the instant it happened, because I knew that, like, the Holy Spirit told me, one, that I would get my car back tonight, but I knew even if that didn't literally happen, that I was going to be okay, provided for. And that's exactly what happened. And I ended up getting my car back that night without the police, without any law enforcement. And it was a miracle, because it was a lesson in overcoming and surrendering fear for me, because I ended up going way out of my comfort zone to a really sketchy place where everyone thought I was going to get shot. It was a lesson for my mom, because all of this, like, surrendering my beliefs to God stuff that I had been doing, I was living with her at the time, she really just saw that as like, you're a lazy bum, why don't you go get a job and take charge of your life? And I'm like, no, this is what's important. So she got to see that in action. And then the woman who stole my car, I was able to forgive her in that moment. And she got a lesson in, like, you're not gonna get away with, doing wrong, but you'll always be forgiven. And that was just turning into my testimony.
It's beautiful.
I took a cross-country road trip because the Holy Spirit led me to. Yeah, but I prayed and I meditated, and the Holy Spirit told me that I needed to drive to California. So I did, by myself. And I discovered that I needed to apologize to a friend in person. Car was crap. I didn't have any money in savings. It was very irresponsible by a lot of worldly measures. I actually lost my license of a debit card before going. Super.
You guys have that in common.
Yeah, I don't have any license or anything.
You don't need it.
I mean, I drive horse and buggy, but yeah, but still, yeah, I don't have it.
But every time I needed a miracle, I have one.